Good morning everyone. I'm back with another exercise resource tip video, and today I'm going to be showing you how I set up for a Bulgarian split squat, what they kind of are, and ways that you can kind of make different variations for these. So I am using a leg curl machine today, a lying one in particular, because I like to use the roller here as a part of the machine for me to set up for my Bulgarian split squat instead of a bench. Typically benches are pretty good for anyone who is of average height, which is like a 5'7", 5'5", 5'6" type of range for at least girls. For guys, a bench is kind of like a good height as well. But for us shorter people, the bench isn't always our friend because it can sometimes be way too high, and the angle of the bench itself is a little bit, it puts more strain, especially me, it puts more strain on my knees for doing Bulgarian split squats. So that's why I come to a leg curl machine. You can probably use a leg extension machine, just any machine that I can kind of maneuver this to fit at my height for me. So this is a little bit lower, slightly lower than a bench height. And what I'll use this for is to use it as my support for my Bulgarian split squat. Now with Bulgarian split squats, you can add dumbbells on both sides. You can add dumbbell on one side, a kettlebell on one side, so you can obviously add weight and make this more challenging. But if you want to do a body weight, I will kind of show you how I set it up. So typically I have it on a medium type of height or distance for me. Obviously it's going to be different when you're using the leg curl, but for medium, this height, this level that this is at, is perfect for me to do a Bulgarian split squat. Now when I set up for these, what you kind of want to look for is angles. Now it's going to kind of take a while to play around with your stance and get comfortable. So like I already know for me, I have to step forward a little bit, and then when I squat down, I can kind of look and see that my angle is formed. So when I'm squatting down, I have a nice almost straight line from my knee back all the way up to my head. That's how I know I'm in good alignment for my split squat. What other people tend to do, I don't always like this variation because again, it's a little bit different for everyone, but I will show you anyways because sometimes it does work for people. When you're setting up for a split squat, what people will do is they'll get their knee on the floor, and where you feel the stretch and you have more of a slight angle, that is the setup for when you come up into a Bulgarian split squat. So again, this is going to take a while to play around with, especially for different stances, different angles. Everyone has kind of a different alignment for these. But again, if you have a trainer or if you have a mirror side by side that you can line up with and look at your angle when you're squatting down, you want your knee to drive back towards your support. And then you're creating a nice straight line with your body at an angle. So you're almost not parallel to the floor, you're almost perpendicular. But you're getting a nice stretch on this squat and you're feeling it more in the glute of this leg. It's okay if your knee drives past your toe a little bit, but not excessively. You almost still want to have it a little bit behind, as you can see kind of here. It's a little bit behind. I know my foot's kind of cut off in the video, but there you go. So hopefully that is helpful. Again, for men, typically benches, you can do the same type of thing. Just line yourself up on the bench. If you have a mirror, or again, a partner, a trainer, somebody who kind of look at your angle, see if you're set up right, but make sure everything's in a straight line. You have that nice stretch on your opposite quad, and you're squatting down where again, you're almost at an angle. Your foot or your knee's not going super past your toes, and you're not super behind because you still want to feel it in your glute. You're going to get a little assistance obviously from the quads, but hopefully that was helpful, and I will be back with another video very soon. Bye everyone.